Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Michael here, part-time gamer, full-time dad, and I wanted to make a video about the upcoming Mistweaver Monk changes potentially coming in patch 7.2.5. A quick note on that, as of making this video, these tweaks are not on live servers, but most of them have been pretty much confirmed by Blizzard. Looks like the Mistweaver Monk will be getting a couple little changes and what seems to be an overall increase to our healing output. Let's start off first by addressing the new passive aura. So first up, there is a flat 4% healing increase both to direct healing and healing overtime abilities. The impacted spells are Revival, Effuse, Vivify, Renewing Mists, Enveloping Mists, Sheilun's Gift, Chi Burst, and Chi Wave. The last two of course being talent choices, so they may not impact you specifically. With the flat percentage changes, it also looks like they've increased the damage on some of our offensive abilities. This may be to make fist weaving more appealing? I don't know. However, I do enjoy fist weaving. The way they did it though was that they decreased the current negative modifier. Now I know that's a bit redundant, but let's go over it. So now Rising Sun Kick, instead of being a 30% reduction in Mistweaving spec, is now only 20%. Tiger Palm and Blackout Kick went from a 12% reduction to no reduction at all, and Spinning Crane Kick went from a 40% reduction to 32%. So just to reiterate, in case I worded that awkwardly, these abilities, Tiger Palm, Rising Sun Kick, Blackout Kick, and Spinning Crane Kick, will all see an increase in their damage. Additive to that, Rising Sun Kick is also seeing a mana cost decrease from 2% of your base mana down to 1.5%. So now let's get into the actual healing spell updates. First off, it's going to be Vivify. They're increasing its healing from 275% of your spell power to 300% for around a rough 9% increase, along with a reduction in the mana cost from 4.5% of your base mana down to 4%, or roughly an 11% decrease. This is a nice little change. I often find myself struggling with mana on longer fights when I'm raiding, and I'm often spamming Vivify. Secondly, Life Cocoon is getting an increase too. The math in this image is a bit much to explain in a short video, but essentially the multiplier they use in conjunction with your spell power has been increased from 31.16 to 40, yielding about a 33% increase in the absorption shield. Third up is Thunder Focus T. The change here is to one of the spells that it impacts, which is Essence Font. Instead of allowing you to now move it while casting, they've changed it so that it channels 100% faster. This works in tandem with a couple other major changes to Essence Font, which works out well because that's the next spell we're going to talk about. So with regards to Essence Font, on top of the healing increase to both the direct healing bolts and the heal over time by roughly 23%, the way the spell works in general has been changed. You can now cast it while moving, which is why they made that change to Thunder Focus, but they've also added a 12-second cooldown to it. They also reduced the mana cost by about 0.8%, down from 8% of your base mana to 7.2%, or roughly a 10% decrease. Blizzard said that having Enveloping Mists, Essence Font, and Vivify all fighting for the same spot was their main reasoning behind giving it a cooldown. This way you use Essence Font, fill out the in-between, then Essence again. I don't really mind this change, but we'll have to see how it plays out on live servers. And the last spell change is a simple mana reduction to Enveloping Mists from 6% of your base mana down to 5.2 for roughly a 14% decrease. Now, there's only one talent change as of right now, and it's with Refreshing Jade Winds. They've increased the cooldown from 6 to 9 seconds, but this matches the fact that the actual healing effect that it has on your target is now 9 seconds instead of 6. They've also reduced the mana pretty significantly from 5% of your base down to 3.5%. And the last update we have here is that the tier 19 2-piece, so that is the Nighthold set, they're changing the proc from 2% chance to 1%. I guess they feel we were getting too many buffed Vivifies. So in summary, it looks like flat number increases both on damage and healing, a bunch of mana reductions with only one main spell overhaul. Let me know in the comments what you think about the Essence Font changes. I'm curious to know. One final side note, it doesn't look like they have any artifact trait changes lined up at the moment, so at least that's staying consistent. As is well with the last one, link down in the description to all of the changes listed in the video. If this was at all helpful, hit the like button, leave a comment if you're feeling frisky, get subscribed for more videos in the future, links to social media below. Thanks for watching, see you in the next one.